If you have anything else in your exponent and it doesn't ratio, you have to put it in parentheses. So be careful of that. Such as this one here, if you're on the 83 calculator, make sure you put it in parentheses. The exponent. This guy. All right. Everybody good with this? Easy, right? Okay. So we graph this. That's the relative max, yes. Feel free to correct me. There's a min here. There's an absolute min. There's a min. But 1.93 on your calculator, did it say e to the something? God bless you. You got to be careful on your calculators. Sometimes what they do is, over here, they don't give you a 0. They give you some like, this is an exponential. This is a scientific notation number, times 10 to the negative 11. So this means move that decimal place 11 places to the left. Sometimes it doesn't come out as a 0, but in your table you will see it as a 0. So be careful of this e. That's the same as your 0. I don't know why your calculators do that. Also, sometimes, like for 2, it'll say 1.9999999. It is the same as 2. Good? Just so that you get used to graphing them, looking at them. Okay. And these guys, get used to your calculators. Okay, don't forget I do, because this way if anybody has a problem, they can, I always overwrite, overdo. This way, generally what happens when you're checking, if you say, oh, I didn't get that, you can kind of spot in mine, hopefully where yours is different. On a test, of course, I would expect the formula, you put everything into your formula, and then you give me your answer. You guys have to get used to showing me all this work. And the reason we do this all is because when you get to calculus, one problem can take you 2 pages. Could literally take you 2 pages. And you have to show every step. Mr. Nate comes back, if he tells me my kids aren't showing their work, it's like, whoops. So you got to start really putting in those things. Homework is a little bit different. You do 1 or 2, and then maybe the rest throw in your calculator. I know you can second enter and change. But on a test, don't forget I need to see everything. So here, we were a fixed rate, we're a fixed time, and they gave us all these things. We're doing an annual, a quarterly, a daily, a semi-annually, a monthly, a continuously. Again, we changed it up over there. They increased the rate, they increased the years. You should see a bigger jump in your numbers. Still like last year, right? Still like last year, everybody comfortable? A little bit more comfortable with the formula? Okay? Yeah. A little bit more comfortable? Don't forget, on this formula, just get used to doing this. This is always going to follow this a, b to the x. Or this is going to be what you initially put in. This is going to be your what's happening, doubling, what's doing, decreasing, and we'll see this as we do more of this. And this is going to be your time. The compounding, be careful that you do it twice. You include it down here and in your exponent. And again, if you have an 83 calculator, when you raise to that NT, that has to be in parentheses when you put your values in here. If you have the 83s, the old calculators. The new ones, they automatically raise you up there, but the old ones, no. And again, I know this was a little repetitious, but this one just went through a PERT and changed your rates. Again, we did it the same way. Even though we round to 3 decimals, you can round your money to 2 decimals. And I think that was it, right? That was it. Kind of simple. Get you started.